Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to continue with our 1977 retro replay. We play as the Boston Red Sox and the New York Metropolitans. This will be a Mets game, and it's game 2 of the doubleheader that we previously played game 1 a few days back. It was a really good game. If you haven't watched it, check it out if you'd like. The Mets are the surprise team, the Go-Go Mets, only 4 games out of first place in the National League East, while the Astros are battling the Reds for first place in the National West. In the National League East, Pittsburgh leads the division by a half game over Philadelphia, and actually 3.5 over the Mets, In the National League West, Cincinnati Reds are 1 game up on Houston. If they win this game, they'll pick up a half game, and 4 up on the Dodgers. The Cubs in the East are 5 back, St. Louis 9 back, Montreal 10.5 back to round out the standings. In the West, as I said, Cincinnati, Houston, Los Angeles, and then San Diego, San Francisco, and Atlanta have all pooped the bed. They're out of it. San Diego 14.5 back, likewise with San Francisco, and Atlanta 15.5. In the American League East, my beloved Boston Red Sox 4.5 games up on the Yankees, and 13 up on Milwaukee, 13.5 on Baltimore and Detroit, 15 up on Cleveland, and 22.5 up on the Toronto Blue Jays. In the West, Kansas City has a 7.5 game lead over the Texas Rangers, followed by the White Sox, who are 8 back, the Angels 8.5 back, the Twins 9 back, Oakland 10 back, and the Seattle Mariners 15 back. But here's our ball game. The Astros are 34-23, trying to sweep the doubleheader, and the Mets are 31-25. Let's get to the starting lineups and play some baseball. Here at the Astrodome is JD. How you doing, my friend? Check out that wonderful channel. Lots of PS4 gaming on there, including UFC, Red Dead Redemption, Call of Duty, and the Dragon game that I just watched, and I can never remember the name, which is really cool. But also, Walking Dead. That was a fabulous stream JD had on, I think it was Saturday. Was it Saturday or Friday? Or Friday into Saturday, or Saturday into Sunday? I don't remember. What a stream. Check that out if you're a Walking Dead fan. It's a Telltale game. Oh, awesome. JD did a wonderful job. So check out that channel. Please subscribe. Alright, let's get to the starting lineups and play some baseball. For the New York Mets, leading off, playing third base, Lenny Randle. Batting second in right field, Bruce Beauclair. Batting third, playing left field, Ed Kranepool. Batting fourth, the first baseman, John Milner. Batting fifth, the switch-hitting center fielder, Lee Mazzilli. Batting sixth, doing the catching, giving John Stearns the second game off, Ron Hodges. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, Mike Phillips. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Felix Millan. And batting ninth, up on the bump, towing the rubber, Nino Espinosa is doing the pitching. For the Houston Astros, leading off, playing center field, Cesar Cedeno. Batting second, the third baseman, Enos Cabell. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jose Cruz. Batting fifth, the left fielder, former Los Angeles Dodger, Willie Crawford. Batting fifth, the first baseman, the Bull, Bob Watson. Batting sixth, second baseman, Art Howe. Batting seventh, doing the catching, is Ed Herman. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, is Julio Gonzalez. And batting ninth, on the mound, towing the rubber, Bo McLaughlin. In the retro replay, 2 wins, no losses, 1 save, 3.05 earned run average. In actuality, 4-7 with 5 saves. Obviously, he's a spot starter with a 4.25. Here's Lenny Randle. He's batting .326 in the retro replay. No homers, 7 ribbies. Take care, JD. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Excellent bunter, 9 out of 10. Corners have moved in to protect against the bunt. Cabell in at third, Watson in at first. Randall, in actuality, batted .304, 5 homers, 27 ribbies. Beauclair on deck. Let's check out something with McLaughlin. Lefties hit him in the replay at a 311 clip. We've loaded our team up with switch hitters and lefties. The only righties are Millan and Espinosa. Batting, that is. In the replay, he's walked 10, struck out 23, so he throws strike. Here's the pitch to Randall. Randall grounds it slowly to Cabell, who fires to first. Bang, bang play. Watson with the stretch, and Randall is out. Lucky Cabell was playing in. Even on the turf, it was a slowly hit ball. Also joining us at the Astrodome is W Vogs 18. Check out that card collecting channel. Hope all is well. Here's Bruce Beauclair. 378, 1 homer, 14 ribbies. 293 in actuality, 4 home runs, 44 runners knocked in. Ed Kranepool on deck. McLaughlin picks up the sign from Herman. Here's the pitch to Beauclair. Beauclair smashes a shot. Left center field, he'll hold. At, 47% chance of going for 2, he will hold. So Beauclair with a 1-out single. Here comes Ed Kranepool. Kranepool, 282, no homers, 20 ribbies. In actuality, he had 10 home runs. He'd like to get his first here. Batted .281 with 40 RBI. The deck is stacked with lefties to face McLaughlin and the Astros. Beauclair 6 out of 10 base runner. Watson holding him on. Herman wiggles the fingers. McLaughlin kicks and deals to Kranepool. And that's a fly ball, right field in the corner, and Jose Cruz makes the running catch. Covered a lot of ground there. 2 outs, retreating to first is Beauclair. He'll be off on contact. John Milner, the first baseman, 237, 4 homers, 21 ribbies. In actuality, 255, 12 homers, 57 runners knocked in. Mazzilli on deck. McLaughlin takes a peek at first, now in at the plate. Nods his head. The windup, the pitch to John Milner. And that ball gets away from Herman. Advancing to second on the wild pitch is Beauclair. He's in scoring position. 6 out of 10 base runner. Will be off on contact. Milner has a duck out on the pond to knock in. He awaits the offering from McLaughlin. Pitch homeward bound. Milner, ground ball, right side. Watson has it. Throws to McLaughlin, covering the bag. The side is retired. Beauclair stranded at second. Bottom of the first, no score. Due up for the Astros, Cedeno, Cabell, and Cruz. They'll face Nino Espinosa. Nino's 2-4 in the replay with a 3.65. In actuality, was 10-13 with a 3.42. He gets the start in game 2 of the doubleheader. Mets dropped game 1 in an unbelievable wild and woolly finish in extra innings. So you have Ron Hodges behind the plate, 4 out of 10 defensive range, 8 out of 10 arm. Randall average at third. Phillips well below average at short when it comes to defensive range. Millan very good at second, 7 out of 10. Milner below average at first, 4 out of 10. Kranepool's in left, 4 out of 10 range with a noodle arm of 3. Mazzilli, 6 out of 10 for range and arm, and Beauclair, 3 out of 10 range and below average arm, 4 out of 10. We'll go through the Astros defense when next they're on the field. Here's Cesar Cedeno, 226, 4 homers, 7 RBI, 7 out of 10 punter. The corners will move in. So Randall in at third, Milner in at first. Cedeno batted .279, 14 homers, 71 ribbies in actuality. Cabell on deck. Espinosa will go aggressive. Here's the pitch to Cedeno. Goes right at him, and there's a base hit to left. So he challenged Cesar Cedeno, and Cedeno won. Cedeno, excellent base runner, 10 out of 10. 78% chance of stealing second. Milner holding him on. And here comes Enos Cabell, another good bunt man. 8 out of 10. Cabell, 263, 6 homers, 21 ribbies. In actuality, 282, 16 homers, 68 RBI. Jose Cruz on deck. Espinosa throws over. Cedeno just gets back. They say plenty of time, but it looked closer than that. Milner again holding on. Cedeno. Espinosa peeks over. Here's the pitch to Cabell. There goes the runner. Hodges throws down, and Cedeno just slides in under the tag. He's at second base. Counts no balls, 1 strike. Will Cabell bunt him over? I don't think so. Espinosa looks over his shoulder. He kicks and deals to Cabell. Ground ball to Mian. Mian over to Milner. One down, advancing to third is Cedeno. Cabell hits the ball to the right side to advance the runner. Good job. That's a professional piece of hitting there. One out. Cedeno at third. And here comes Jose Cruz. 303, 4 home runs, and 28 ribbies. In actuality, 299, 17 homers, and 87 runners knocked in. Hodges sets the target. Here's the pitch to Cruz. Ground ball. Randall at third. He'll go to first. Oh, he threw home by accident. God damn it. God damn it. I clicked the wrong button. So, yeah. Safe as Randall goes to the plate. Cruz slides in safely, and it's 1-0. Astros, as I clicked the wrong button. I wanted to go to first. Oh, well, my faux pas. And Cruz would have picked up the RBI anyway. Instead, he's on first with the fielder's choice. Here comes Willie Crawford, who killed the Mets in Game 1. Can he bang into a double play? Here's the pitch. There goes the runner. The throw down by Hodges, and he nails Cruz. So the base runner's erased anyway. It all works out in the end. So 2 outs, no one on. And here comes Crawford. Once again, digs in, left-handed bat. Espinosa shakes off Hodges. Now he deals to Willie Crawford. And he strikes him out. Side is retired. The Astros do score first. We go to the top of the second. 1-0 Houston. Due up for the Metropolitans. Mazzilli, Hodges, and Phillips to face McLaughlin. Bo McLaughlin. Behind the plate is Ed Herman. 7 out of 10 catching defensive ability. Range. And 7 out of 10 arm. Cabell, 6 out of 10 at third. Gonzalez below average at short. Howe average at second, 5 out of 10. And Watson, very good to solid to very good at first, 7 out of 10. Willie Crawford, below average defensive range, 4 out of 10, with an arm of a 3, another noodle arm. Cesar Cedeno, excellent in center, 9 out of 10 range, 8 out of 10 arm. And Jose Cruz, 7 out of 10 range, 8 out of 10 arm. Here's Lee Mazzilli, currently with a 9-game hitting streak. He's an excellent bunter. He's going to attempt a drag bunt here. Here's the pitch. And he drops it down. Herman lets it go foul on the turf. It counts 0-2 to Mazzilli. Switch hitter batting lefty. McLaughlin has a lot of trouble with lefties. Mazzilli chokes up on the bat. Here's the McLaughlin offer. Mazzilli swings, grounds it foul down the right field line. Again, 0-2. Herman sets the target. Here's the pitch to Lee Mazzilli. Fly ball deep to right field. Cruz looking up. Did he make the catch? He leaps. Yes, he does. Jose Cruz robs Lee Mazzilli of at least extra bases, possibly a homer. Let's watch that again. Boom. Cruz at the wall. He leaps, makes the catch. And 1 away. Here comes Ron Hodges, giving John Stearns the second game off of the doubleheader, batting .244, 1 homer, 8 ribbies. In actuality, .265, 1 homer, 5 ribbies. Phillips on deck. Herman wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Hodges. And he strikes out. Goes down looking on the 3-2 count. 2 outs, base is empty. For Mike Phillips, .260, no homers, 5 ribbies. In actuality, .209, 1 homer, 3 RBI. Felix Mian on deck. McLaughlin looking for a 1-2-3 inning. He kicks and deals to Phillips. And Phillips goes down swinging. Side is retired. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Astros. Due up to face Nino Espinosa, Watson, Howe, and Herman. Bob Watson, 8-game hitting streak, currently batting .301, 11 homers, and 40 ribbies for the Bull. In actuality, .289, 22 homers, and 110 runners driven in. Hodges sets the target. Espinosa deals to Watson. Pop-up. Outfield turf. Phillips at short makes the catch. 1 down. Here comes Art Howe, the Astros' second baseman. Currently batting in the replay, .281, 5 homers, 25 ribbies. In actuality, for the year, 264, 8 homers and 58 runners knocked in. Herman on deck. Hodges goes through the signs. Here's the pitch to Art Howe. Slowly hit third. Randall comes charging in, barehands it, fires to Milner for the out. What a play by Randall. He made it look easy. 2 down, bases empty, and here's the catcher, Ed Herman, batting .364, 1 homer and 3 ribbies in 33 at-bats. In actuality, .291, 1 homer, 17 ribbies, left-handed batter. Espinosa takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. He kicks and fires to Herman. And it's a base hit past the lunge of Millan into center. Inning stays alive, and that will bring up Julio Gonzalez, the Astros shortstop. Gonzalez, 243, no homers, 13 ribbies. In actuality, 245, 1 home run, and 27 runners knocked in. Milner will play behind Herman. Herman not very fast. Espinosa nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Gonzalez. Fly ball, left center field. Train Pool on the run. He makes the catch in front of the warning track. Side is retired. We go top of the third. 1-0. Houston due up for the Metropolitans. Millan, Espinosa, and the top of the order, Lenny Randall. Felix Millan in the lineup for his glove. Batting .235, no homers, 14 ribbies. Excellent hit and run man, but there's no one on. In actuality, .248, 2 home runs, 21 runners driven in. He'll be taking. Here's the pitch from McLaughlin. That's a ball. He'll take again. McLaughlin kicks and fires. And that's a ball inside. Herman pounds the mid, sets the target, imploring McLaughlin to hit it. He deals. And that's ball 3. Millan looks down to third at the coach. Steps back in the box. He'll be taking all the way. The windup and the pitch. Ball 4. Felix Millan is on. And here comes Nino Espinosa. Corners move in. They expect a bunt from Espinosa, but he's going to take. And that's a ball. He'll take until he gets a strike. And finally, a mock cheer goes up by the Astros crowd. Fastball was in there, so it's a 1-1 count. Corner's still in. Millan has a 74% chance of stealing second. He's going to go. They're thrown down by Herman, and Millan is safe. That's strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Will we bunt with 2 strikes with Espinosa? Espinosa batting below 100. You bet your buttocks we're bunting. Here's the pitch. And Espinosa puts it down, and Herman goes to third, and they get Millan. Oh my lord. Nice play by Herman. Throwing to third, Cabell applies the tag, so Espinosa gets the bunt down, but not far away enough from Herman. The catcher died in the dirt. So the stolen base, we hope to bunt him over to third, did not work. 1 out, Espinosa's at first. Here's Lenny Randall, 0 for 1. Watson holding on Espinosa. Randall grounded to third in his first plate appearance. McLaughlin, quick look to first, now in at Herman. Here's the pitch to Lenny Randall. And that's a base hit to left. Randall goes the other way. Espinosa will hold at second. That would have scored a run. Son of a gun. Sometimes small ball doesn't work, but playing as the 77 Metropolitans, you gotta play crazy in small ball. Here comes Bruce Beauclair. He is 1 for 1. He singled in his first plate appearance. 1 out. Espinosa at second, Randall at first. Gonzalez and Howe hope for a double play ball. Here's the pitch to Beauclair. Ground ball up the middle, and that's going to be 2, I think. And it is. So it looked like Howe flipped to Gonzalez, on to Watson. 4-6 to 3, side retired. The Mets threaten but do not score. Bottom of the third, 1-0 Astros. McLaughlin will be up in the top of the order. Cedeno and Cabell. Espinosa deals to his counterpart, and he strikes him out. Big swing and a miss. 1 out. Cesar Cedeno, 1 for 1. Corners will not come in. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Cabell on deck. Espinosa picks up the sign from Hodges. He rocks and fires. Ground ball up the middle, beyond, backhands it behind the back, throws to Milner, 2 down. Beatles Eternally has joined us in the chat. Bump bump. Bump bump. Bump bump. Bump bump. Beatles Eternally, how are you doing, my friend? Remember to check out Beatles Eternally, wonderful baseball channel, and much more. Beatles, back in the States. You should write a song, Back in the States. That'd be so cool. No one on, 2 outs, 1-0 Astros, bottom of the 3rd. Here comes Enos Cabelli's 0 for 1. Grounded to second. Here's the pitch from Espinosa. Ground ball, deep short. Dive, Ray Phillips from his knees, he throws, bouncing off the turf. Milner backhands it, and the side is retired. What a play by Mike Phillips, not known for the glove. Top of the 4th, 1-0 Astros. Due up for the Metropolitans. Cranepool, Milner, and Mazzilli hoping to break through with a run. Andrew McDonald's joined us in the chat. How are you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. He says, like the old Astros scoreboard. I got this photo. It's more of artwork, not really a photo. Out of the ballpark 19, because I didn't like the one I had in Action PC. Cranepool's 0 for 1, digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Still looking for his first home run in the replay. He did have 10 in actuality. McLaughlin's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Cranepool. Fly ball, deep center field. Cedeno going back at the track, at the wall, makes the catch, 1 away. Just missed, he got under it. And here's John Milner, he's 0 for 1, grounded to first in his first plate appearance. Herman goes through the sides. McLaughlin rocks and deals to Milner. Milner shoots the ball up the middle past the dive of Art Howe. And it's a 1-out single. Tying run at first, and Milner, 5 out of 10 base running ability, 78% chance of stealing second. So McLaughlin must be god-awful at holding runners. Yeah, he's a 2. That's bad. The higher the number, the better. Wow, that's why he's 78%. Because Herman has a 7 arm. So here's Lee Mazzilli. Excellent hit and run candidate. Well, not excellent. 5 out of 10, I shouldn't say excellent. Watson holding on Milner. Mazzilli will take. That's a ball. He missed the outside corner. Milner will steal now on the 1-0. There goes Milner. There's a throw down, and Milner is out. God, you gotta be kidding me. So a bad jump by Milner, 78%. Well, not so much. Gonzalez puts the tag on him. 2 outs, base is empty for Mazzilli. 1-1 count. 9-game hitting streak for Lee. Here's the pitch. Drag bunt for Mazzilli. And it goes foul. Lee Mazzilli, the bunting king. Dave Gardner has jumped in the chat. How you doing, my friend? This is home from the rink. Go Astros. Hope all is well. Hey, Dave, I watched Ron Jucket's replay of his live stream, which was really good. Saw you and OG were in the chat along with Max Cornelius and Phantomatic. You saw you had your sinuses are bothering you. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Check out Dave Gardner on his YouTube channel, but also check him out on hockeytournaments.com. And check out him and Ron. I think it's Wednesday afternoon, noontime, for the Hockey League in Review, hockeytournaments.com. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mazzilli. He awaits the McLaughlin offering, pitch homeward bound. And Mazzilli, fly ball, center field. Cedeno's there, makes the catch, side is retired. And Mazzilli has yet to extend his hitting streak. It's stuck at 9. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Astros. Due up Cruz, Crawford, and Watson to face Nino Espinosa. Cruz is 0 for 1. Reached on a fielder's choice, did pick up the only RBI on the ground ball to third. Randall went home, but did not get Cedeno. 9 out of 10 bunter. You have to respect that with no outs. Randall in at third, Milner in at first. Hodges sets the target. Espinosa deals to Cruz. Line shot! Phillips with a step and a leap towards the second base bag. He snares it, 1 away. Phillips flashing the leather for the Metropolitans at short. Here comes Willie Crawford. He's 0 for 1. Espinosa deals quickly to Crawford. Line shot to Milner. It's contagious. He makes the leaping backhanded grab at first. It was slated down the right field line. So 2 outs, and here comes the bull, Bob Watson. Pitch around, try to get him to chase. And he lines out to Espinosa. Holy cow, Gold Gloves all around. Side is retired. Go to the top of the 5th, 1-0. My God, the Astros hit it on the screws and had nothing to show for it. In the words of Judge Smales, from Caddyshack to his grandson, Spalding, you'll get nothing and like it. Alright, 2 up for the Mets, top of the 5th. Hodges, Phillips, and Millan to face Bo McLaughlin. I believe he's the lost Duke boy from Dukes of Hazzard. So far, 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Hodges is 0 for 1. Struck out. Giving John Stearns a rest in Game 2 of the doubleheader. Phillips on deck. Here's the pitch to Ron Hodges. And Hodges sends that ball right center. Cruz on the run. Makes the catch. Calling off Cedeno. 1 down. As Dave Gardner confirms, yep, Wednesday, noon, Ron and myself, this week in the E-Hockey League. And that's the roller hockey league in Eastern Mass. And remember, check out hockeytournaments.com with Dave Gardner. Also, check out Beatles Eternally, wonderful friend of the channel and community. All things baseball and much more. JD for some absolutely wonderful Walking Dead Telltale gameplay. It's absolutely awesome. And some UFC, Madden, Call of Duty, Red Dead Redemption, and Dragon's Stone Age or Dragon's Age, all on the PS4. WVOG's 18 card collecting channel, and also a big shout out and thank you to Andrew McDonald, good friend of the channel in the chat. Phillips 0 for 1. He awaits the offering from McLaughlin. The pitch from Bo. Oh, he plunked him! I don't think he wanted to do that. That ball got away from him. And that's going to leave a mark. 92-mile-per-hour fastball right in the ribs. He waves off the trainer, though, so he's at first. 7 out of 10 base running ability. Only a 26% chance of stealing, though. Watson holding him on, and Felix Millan comes up, 1 out. Millan will take. There's a ball. Millan walked his first time up. So that's ball 5. And there's a strike finally, 1-1 count. Millan looks down to the third base coach. They're calling for the hit and run. There goes Phillips. Millan grounds it to short. Gonzalez has only played a first. 1 away, but Phillips is at second. Millan 10 out of 10 for hit and run. Or is it 7 out of 10? He's excellent at hit and run. And now I'm doubting myself what he is. Ten out of 10. I was right. Alright, let's get off the pitcher of Jose Cruz. So 2 outs. Espinosa comes up. I know we played hit and run with the pitcher on deck. I was hoping he'd find a gap and we could score on a double, but he grounded to short. So here's Nino Espinosa. Here's the pitch from Bo McLaughlin. Espinosa taking. Ball 1. McLaughlin should just go right at Espinosa. He's batting .087. He'll take until he gets a strike. There's another ball. Espinosa just puts the bat on his shoulder, shuts his eyes. Homeward bound comes the pitch. There's a strike. He'll take again. And a ball, 3-1 count. He'll take again. And he walked him. Wow, the Cardinals sin. 2 outs and you walk the pitcher batting 9th. Ouch. And here comes Lenny Randle, 1 for 2. Grounded to third and singled to left. Phillips and Espinosa will be off on contact. Tying run at second, go ahead and run at first. Bo McLaughlin, he's ready, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Lenny Randle. And Randle walks, bases are juiced. Herman should go out and have a word with Bo McLaughlin. He says something in front of the plate. And here comes Bruce Beauclair. He's 1 for 2. He has 1 grand salami on the season. Not known for popping his bat, but it'd be nice to get number 2. Phillips at third. Espinosa at second. Randle at first. Mets threatening down by 1 here in the top of the 5th. Beauclair will take. McLaughlin deals, and that's ball 52,000. Beauclair will take until he gets a strike. Here's the pitch. Another ball. Herman imploring Bo McLaughlin to hit the target. Pounding the mitt. Saying, wanting to hit that target. Here's the pitch from Bo. Ball 58,000. 3 balls, no strikes. Will they give Beauclair the green light? Are you crazy? No way. Herman sets the target, praying to God that McLaughlin can hit it. The windup and the pitch. There's a strike, and a mock cheer goes up here at the Astrodome. So it's a 3-1 count, hitter's count. Base is juiced. If it's in Beauclair's zone, he's got a grip and rip. McLaughlin takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. He rocks and fires. Ground ball slowly hit right side. Watson backhanded play from his knees. Throws to McLaughlin, covering the bag. And by the miracle of God, McLaughlin and the Astros pitch out of it. What a play by Bob Watson, saving the day. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 1-0 Houston. Let's see how long they're going to stick with Bo McLaughlin. Good for 110 pitches. He's thrown 94. 2 up for the Astros. Howe, Herman, and Gonzalez. If anyone gets on, Bo McLaughlin will be up. Nino Espinosa, 4 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts, no walks. Art Howe's 0 for 1. Espinosa looks in at Hodges. He nods his head. Here's the pitch to Art Howe. Hard hit ball. Randall up with it at 30. Fires low in the dirt. Milner can't corral it. That'll be an error on Lenny Randall. Milner tried to backhand scoop it out of the dirt. As you can see, the dirt, there's dirt. Mostly AstroTurf, but around the bags there's dirt. Milner holding on. Art Howe. And here's Ed Herman 1 for 1. He singled up the middle. Phillips and Mian hope to turn 2. Espinosa deals to the left-handed batting catcher. Ground ball hit down the right field line. Foul. No balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Howe's at first. Espinosa peeks over. Milner holding him on. Now he deals to Herman. And he strikes him out. That was clutch. Hit the outside corner. It was a called strike. Herman checked his swing, but the ump's telling him it was a strike. Hit the black of the plate. So 1 out, 1 on, 1-0 Astros. And here comes Julio Gonzalez. Espinosa will try to induce a double play ball. He's 0 for 1. McLaughlin on deck. Here's the pitch around. Fly ball, right field. Beauclair going back, makes the catch. Howe quickly retreats back to first. So 2 outs. Will they let Bo McLaughlin hit? He's 0 for 1. No, they won't. Kent Boswell will come in to pinch hit. Boswell, 259, no home runs, 2 ribbies. In actuality, 216. No homers and 12 RBI. So Bo McLaughlin's out of the game. He can only win it, he can't lose it. Milner still holding Howe on at first. 2 outs will be off on contact. Espinosa is going to try to blow a fastball past Boswell. Here's the pitch. Aggressive. Ground ball right side. Mian charges it. Flips to Milner. And the side is retired. Good job by Nino Espinosa. Top of the sticks in this pitcher's duel. And it's now turned over to the Houston Astros bullpen. And coming to pitch is Gene Pence. 1 win, 3 losses, 1 save with a whopping earned run average 9.19. In actuality, 5-2 with 2 saves, 3.83. And that's hoping that 9.19 continues and rising. Due up for the Mets, Cranepool, Milner, and Mazzilli. Cranepool's 0 for 2. Milner on deck. Pence is ready to work. He deals to Ed Cranepool. Pop up, right side. Outfield turf. Howe calls off Watson, makes the catch. And that's 1 away as Cranepool pops out to second. Here comes John Milner 1 for 2. He has grounded out to first and singled up the middle. 1-0 Astros. 1 out, no one on. Top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Milner swings, ground ball, left side. Cabell backhands it, spins, throws to Watson at first for out number 2. Nice play by Ines Cabell. So 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Lee Mazzilli riding a 9-game hitting streak. He's 0 for 2. He'll attempt a bunt base hit. There's a drag bunt. And it goes foul. That turf is not conducive for the drag bunting of Lee Mazzilli. No balls, 2 strikes. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal for Mazzilli. Herman wiggles the fingers. Pence acknowledges with a nod of the head. The windup and the pitch. And Mazzilli goes down swinging. The side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Astros. Astros scored their only run on a ground out to third. Or fielder's choice, excuse me, to third. Nino Espinosa back up on the bump. He will face the top of the Astros order. Cedeno, Cabell, and Cruz. Cedeno 1 for 2. 7 out of 10 bunker. Hodges goes through the sign, sets the target. Espinosa rocks and fires. Cedeno, ground ball, right side. Leon up with it, throws to Milner, 1 away. This goes on. Espinosa's in line to be a tough luck loser. Ian Cabell's 0 for 2. How do you do? Looks down to third. 8 out of 10 bunter. Again, we'll play the infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Here's the pitch from Nino Espinosa to Ines Cabell. Ground ball, right side. Milner has it. Calls off Espinosa. Steps on the bag. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty for Jose Cruz. He's 0 for 2. 9 out of 10 punter. Again, infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Espinosa shakes off Hodges. Now he kicks and fires. Cruz, line shot! Espinosa knocks it down, picks it up, throws to first, and the side is retired. Nino Espinosa in self-defense. What a play, none shall pass. We go to the top of the 7th. 1-0 Astros. 2 up for the Metropolitans, trying to scratch out at least 1 run. Hodges, Phillips, and Mian. Ron Hodges, backup catcher's 0 for 2. Looking for something can drive out of the ballpark. Not known for popping his bat, though. Only 1 home run in actuality. And he's already got it in the replay. Pence is ready to work. Here's the pitch to Hodges. Line shot. It's a blooping line shot, actually, if there's such a thing. And that's a single. Oh! Hodges digs into second, and the horrible base running play. Why, Ron? Why, Ron Hodges, would you do that? Oh. You try to turn the single into a hustle double, and Hal put the tag on him. Why, Ron Hodges? Let's watch that horrible base running over. Tying run gets on. It's a bloopy line shot, or a liner, a bloop shot. And Hodges tries to turn it into a hustle double. And the only place he's hustling is back to the bench and a none too happy Joe Torre. So 1 out. That is a hit. That's a hit. And that's the Mets' 4th hit. And he's thrown out at 2nd. Mike Phillips 0 for 1. He awaits the Pence offering. Pitch homeward bound. And Phillips sends a fly ball very shallow left. Crawford comes racing in and makes the basket catch. 2 down. So 2 outs, base is empty for Felix Millan. He is 0 for 1. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Millan is walked and grounded to short. He will take strike. 0-1. Millan chokes up a bit on the bat. Espinosa on deck. Pence shakes off Herman. Now he deals. Millan, ground ball. Cabell at third, fires to Watson. The side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Still 1-0 Astros. Andrew McDonald in the chat says, looks like Ron Hodges made a bad turn at first. Yeah, he kept going. Thank you, Andrew. due up for the Astros. Crawford, Watson, and Howe to face Nino Espinosa. 75 pitches, good for 135. Espinosa spinning a gem. 6 innings, 1 run. It's earned. 2 hits, 3 Ks, no walks. He deals to Crawford. 0 for 2. Line shot to Millan. Unbelievable reaction. Millan makes the diving catch. 1 away. The Mets have been flashing the leather in the infield. Here's the Bull, Bob Watson. 8-game hitting streak on the line. He's 0 for 2. Hodges sets the target. Here's the pitch. Watson. Ground ball. Randall charging in. Barehand throws to Milner. And that is, did they get him? Yes, they did. Out number 2. Milner backhands that ball out of the dirt. So 2 outs, base is empty for Art Howe. He is 0 for 2, the Astros second baseman. Pitcher on deck. Catcher on deck. Excuse me, catcher on deck. Espinosa steps off the mound. Looks like he had something in his eye. Back up on the bump now. The windup and the pitch to Howe. Ground ball, deep short. Phillips backhands it, fires to Milner, and that's out number 3. The Mets continue to flash the leather in the infield. We go to the top of the 8th. The Mets have to do it with their bats. They're down 1-0. Espinosa's at the plate. He will not hit. They'll be followed by Randall and Beauclair. So Espinosa's day is done, and it's been quite a good one. I'll give you his numbers. He's in line to be a tough luck loser. Nino Espinosa, 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned on a fielder's choice. No walks, 3 Ks. Bull McLaughlin went 5 innings, and I believe that would be enough for the win. 3 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 2 Ks. Mets had the bases loaded, but couldn't produce fruit with 2 outs. Pinch hitting for Nino Espinosa. Try Dave Kingman, hope he runs into something. We have John Stearns. Don't want to waste Stearns now, though. Pence, righties and lefties in the replay. Both hit 236 off. Dave Kingman will grab a bat. Hope he runs into something. So here comes Kong, Dave Kingman. He's not had much playing time with the Mets. He soon will be traded. We play with historical transactions and trades. I mix and match my lineups. All the other teams play their historical lineups. Kingman, in the replay, he does have 130 at-bats, but in actuality at 211, we played him a lot less. In the replay, 192, 4 homers, 17 ribbies. In actuality, 209, 9 homers, 28 ribbies. Those are his numbers with the Mets, not overall. Dave Garner says, I'm practicing on Action PC football right now. Well, if you figure out how to defend against the 1980 Philadelphia Eagles, please tell me, Dave. Please, as Dave was in the chat during my football stream. And that's a great game. I love Action PC football. Enjoy, Dave. If you have any questions, myself and Ron would love to help you with that. Alright, here's Kingman to pinch hit for Espinosa. He'll take, here's the pitch from Pence. And that's a strike on the inside corner. Kong didn't like it. He's in the hole 0-1. Looking to drive something out of the Astrodome. To the moon, Alice. He awaits the Pence offering. Pitch homeward bound. And that's a base hit to left. Good job by Kingman. Tying run at first. Kingman, 6 out of 10 base runner. I hope they keep him in the game. Harrelson, 7 out of 10. But I want to keep Kong in the game right now. Here comes Lenny Randall. 2 out of 10 bunter. 5 out of 10 hit and run. Switch hitter batting left. He'll take. Pence rocks and fires. And again, he's getting that outside corner. Mets batters are not happy with it. They even thought the wild Bull McLaughlin got too much of the plate. And he was all over the place. No balls, 1 strike. Kingman at first. Hit and run. There goes Kingman. Ground ball up the middle and past. How? Kingman goes first to third. As it's past Gonzalez. I don't know how on the video, but I'm going to say it's past Howe. So the hit and run works to perfection, and the go-go Mets have runners on the corners with no outs. Infield moves in now, and here's Bruce Beauclair. Kranepool on deck. Now do we go to Bud Harrelson to pinch run at third, 7 out of 10. Kingman is 6 out of 10. He's been the good luck charm so far. Kingman will stay in. Randall, 9 out of 10 at first. Beauclair, 9 out of 10 bunker. Infield in. We're not going to squeeze. Here's the pitch to Beauclair, swinging away. And he swings and misses. So 1 away, double play will get them out of the inning now. And they're still playing the infield in. And here's Eddie Kranepool, 0 for 3. No squeeze for Eddie Kranepool. He has no rating as a bunter, 0 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for hit and run. Here's the pitch to Kranepool. 1 out, runners on the corners, 1-0 Astros, and that's a base hit to right. Kingman scores. Randall goes first to third as Cedeno has trouble getting to the ball. And it's 1-1. The go-go Mets are going to play another crazy wild game here in the Astrodome. What a clutch hit by Ed Kranepool. There it is, base hit on the replay. Randall first to third, Kingman scores. So Kingman got it all started with this pinch hit leadoff single. As Dave Gardner says, I was watching that crazy. I just couldn't stop Philadelphia. And if you watch the second half, I don't know if you... I finally just started blitzing everyone late in the third quarter. We actually won the second half of the game. Unfortunately, we were getting killed in the first half. Tribes fans join us. How you doing, my friend? Check out that channel as he gives updates on his 2016 Minnesota Twins replay. So it's 1-1 here. Another barn burner for the go-go New York Mets. My beloved 1977 Mets. Not as beloved as the Red Sox, but they're fun to play. Got to do wild and crazy things with the Metropolitans. Thus, our 31-25 record. So Randall is at third. Kranepool is at first. Milner, again, not a bunter. And they're playing their infield in again for going the double play ball. Milner looking to pick up his 22nd ribby with Randall at third. Here's the pitch from Pence. And Milner sends that ball deep to center field. Cedeno racing back. He makes the catch. Randall scores easily. And the go-go Mets take a 2-1 lead with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. All started by the pinch hitter Dave Kingman. Kranepool is at first. 2 outs. And here's Lee Mazzilli. 9-game hitting streak on the line. Mazzilli has tried to drag bunt 3 times. No bunting now. Herman goes through the signs. Pence deals to Mazzilli. And line shot down the right field line, but foul. 2-2 count. 2-1 ball game. 2 outs. Top of the 8th. The Mets have just taken the lead. Kranepool will be off on contact. Watson holding him on. Pence doesn't even look over there. The windup and the pitch. Mazzilli swinging a miss. The side is retired. Looks like Mazzilli's 9-game hitting streak will end. But the Mets don't care, neither does Lee. They have taken the lead 2-1. And now we need a new pitcher. Now what we're going to do... Skip Lockwood is tired. Oh boy. 2 up for the Astros. Herman's a lefty. Gonzalez is a righty. Then Rentz. Or Pence, excuse me. And they're going to pinch hit for him. Lockwood is a little tired. He can throw 20 pitches. He pitched in game 1. We used Seaver and Kuzman in game 1 out of the pen. That didn't work out so well. We lost a crazy game. Bob Apodaca. Gotta go to Skip Lockwood. Tired or not, Skip Lockwood's coming in. The question is... okay, first, actually, I want to keep Kingman in the game, though. Let's close out of this. So let's move Kranepool to first. He's 5 out of 10 at first. Milner's out of the game. Kingman will play left. And Lockwood will come in. Lockwood will come in. And Lockwood will go bat fourth, but he's not going to bat. Okay, so here's Skip Lockwood. Pitched in game 1. Lockwood having a heck of a replay. He's 7-2 with 12 saves, 1.86 earned run average. In actuality, he was 4-8 with 20 saves, 3.38. He'll face Herman, who's 1 for 2. Lockwood deals to Herman. Line shot, and Randall flashing the leather. Great reaction. Cat-like reaction from Lenny Randall. 1 away. I'm telling you, this Met infield has been flashing the leather. Michael has joined us in the chat. He said, "What's up, Big Al? Just playing a little action PC baseball. Hope all is well, Michael." And here comes Julio Cruz. And someone in the last game, oh God, I wish I could remember who. Was it Andrew? Did Andrew say it? Thought Julio Cruz looked like Cosmo Kramer's doppelganger from Steinfeld. I don't remember. Was that you, Andrew, if you're still in the chat? Lockwood deals to Julio Gonzalez. Ground ball. Phillips up with that short. Throws to Kranepool. Digs it out of the dirt. Did he dig it out in time? Yes, he did. 2 down. And here comes Rentz. They'll pinch hit for Rentz with Wilbur Howard. Wilbur! From Mr. Ed. That's probably no one knows that reference. Wilbur Howard batting .221, no homers, 3 ribbies. In actuality, .257, 2 home runs and 13 ribbies. Lockwood 9 pitches, good for 20. Cedeno on deck. Hodges sets the target. Here's the pitch. Howard, base hit, right center field. Tying run at first. Takes a wide turn but thinks better of it. And here comes Cesar Cedeno, 2-1 Mets. And Howard, 91% chance of stealing second base. Kranepool holding him on. Lockwood throws over. And he's back, so it's 50% chance. Cedeno 1 for 3. He's lined a single to left, grounded to second twice. Lockwood again looks to first. Picks up the side from Hodges. The windup and the pitch to Cedeno. Fly ball. Kingman coming in. He makes the catch. Lockwood does his J.O.B. We go to the top of the 9th. The Mets cling to that 1-run lead. 2-1. And the new pitcher for the Astros is Dan Larson. Larson, in the replay, 2 wins, no losses, 1 save, 4.95 earned run average. In actuality, not so good. 1 win, 7 losses, 1 save, 5.81. The Mets trying to get a split here in this doubleheader. Alexander Raffini's in the chat. How are you, my friend? As he says, hey all, stopping by to see who's up. Remember to check out Alexander Raffini. I just missed his live stream, and it stinks because I was watching the Patriots game. I was happy about that, they won. But I was like, oh, Alexander's streaming, and he does Space Engine. And it's absolutely cool. Beals Eternally does a bit of it too. But that's like Alexander's, one of his main things on his channel. Please check it out. And if you haven't, please subscribe. That's Alexander Raffini. And I'm going to watch some of that. I just watched a little bit last night. It was so late. But I'm going to watch a little bit. And again, it's a long stream, but they're so good. It's a lot of fun to watch that Space Engine. So thank you for joining me, my friend. And thank you to everyone in the chat. As Michael Terra Nova says, let's go Mets. Hope they can hold out here. Alright, I like to get another run here. So now we got Ron Hodges against Larson. And Hodges did hit .273 in actuality off righties. Larson, let's just take a look. There's a lot of stats in this game. And again, if you're new to this game, I will bring this screen up. I look at this screen a bit. You'll hear me talking, and you don't see the screen because I just don't want to set up another window, but I will do it here. Screen will go blank for a second. And let's go to, again, thank you Windows Update for screwing up my OBS even worse. Where's Larson's card? There it is. Okay, so this is the card I'm looking at. And you should be able to see the card in a moment. Hopefully. I see it in OBS, so you should see it soon. Okay, so this card, I'm looking here, what I'm looking for, what is he doing in the replay overall? He's walked 7 batters while striking out 5, so a little control issue there. And lefties are hitting only 209 off of him in the replay, in actuality 279, so he might be coming back to earth because he stinks. Look at that 5.81 earned run average. And righties 333, so these are the things I look at. So. And now back to the ball. Window will go blank. I hate that the update killed me. It just freaking killed me. It messed up everything in OBS and I can't get it back to the way it was. Alright, so the ballpark is back up. Thank you for bearing with me with that. Just wanted to show you that card. And here we go. 2-1 top of the ninth. Hodges 1 for 3. The windup and the pitch from Larson. And Hodges base. And no, Cedeno comes racing in and makes the basket catch in center. 1 down. Oh, I thought Hodges looped one into center. As Michael Terranovas says, 1977 wasn't such a good year. No, but we played wacky and wild baseball with a lot of hit and runs and all kinds of crazy play. And we have them at 31 and 25. We're much ahead of their pace. Again, they'll come back down to earth like my beloved 1966 Red Sox when I get that. So here's Mike Phillips 0 for 2. He awaits the Larson offering. Pitch homeward bound. Phillips swing base. No! Larson snares it. Throws to Watson. Stops the ball from going up the middle. So 2 outs. Base is empty. Here comes Felix Millan. Kingman on deck. Millan will take. That's a strike. Millan chokes up on the bat. Herman sets the target. The windup and the pitch. Millan swings and he shoots one to right center field. Will he go for 2? Stay at first. 51% chance? No. So Millan keeps the inning alive for Kong. Here comes Dave Kingman. Here comes Dave Kingman. Kingman started off that top of the 8th rally with a pinch hit single to lead off the 8th. He would score as well as the go-ahead run. That's how we stand at 2-1. Kong looking to go yard. Millan, 5 out of 10 base runner at first. Watson holds him on. Here's the pitch from Larson to Kong. Kingman fouls it back. Oh, he just missed his pitch. 0-2 count. 2 outs. Runner will be off on contact. Herman wiggles the fingers. Larson toes the rubber, nods his head. He rocks and fires. And that ball gets away from Herman. 69% chance for Millan to go to second. He's going. There's the throw down, and he is out. Oh my God. Millan hesitated. The side is retired. Millan hesitated. He's thrown out. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Kingman is at the plate. Try to get Millan in scoring position. At 69% chance, we rolled the dice, as they say. So top of the 9th, and Lockwood is tired. He's at 19 pitches, only good for 20. Here comes Enos Cabell. He's 0 for 3. 2-1 Mets. Cabell's a righty. They go righty, righty, lefty. They will go to Bob Apodaca. So Bob Apodaca will come in the game. And coming in for a defensive replacement, Bud Harrelson will go in for Phillips at short. And in right field, Mike Vail will go in for Bruce Beauclair. So Harrelson's a 4. That's an upgrade of 1. over Phillips. And Mike Vail, very good defensively in 77. 7 out of 10 range, 8 out of 10 arm. That's a big upgrade over Beauclair. Can the Mets hold on? Bob Apodaca on the mound. Apodaca, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 save, 1.35 earned run average in the replay. In actuality, 4 and 8 with 5 saves, 3.43. To pick up his second save here. Ian Cabell's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch to Cabell. And that's a base hit through the right side. He's digging for 2. There's the throw to second. Oh my God, and Cabell slides in safely. A hustle double for Enos Cabell. Tying runs at second, and the Mets are going to play a wild, crazy one again. Here comes Jose Cruz, and Apodaca sort of struggles with lefties. Crawford on deck. Here's the pitch to Cruz. And there's a base hit down the line. We have a tie ball game. As it's 2-2, the Mets bullpen blows it again. Crawford now comes up, winning runs at second. We're not pitching to him. Walk him. Set up the double play for Bob Watson. Watson's 0 for 3. 5 game-winning hits. Apodaca takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to the bull. That ball's deep to right. Vail makes the running catch in the corner. Cruz is going to tag. Vail fires to third. And Cruz just slides in safely. A good, strong throw. Again, Crawford moves up to second. His run means nothing. 1 out. Bases. First base is open. Art Howe has 2 game-winning hits. Another wild go-go Mets game. Oh, they're talking names. They're talking names in the chat. As Tribes fan brings up Rusty Kuntz or Pete Lecoq. I got that beat. The guy for the Milwaukee Braves. What the heck was his name? As I kept giggling yesterday, my card and dice. I'm going to find him right now. I got the cards here. Joe Adcock. How about that one, Tribes fan? How about that one? As we're talking silly names that make us giggle as 12-year-olds. I go with Joe Adcock. Tribes fan has Rusty Kuntz and Pete Lecoq. Art Howe 0 for 3. First base open. On deck is Herman. Herman's a lefty. Got to play the infield in. Infield in. Outfield in. They have to be able to throw the runner at the plate. And Cruz is an excellent base runner. 9 out of 10. Here it comes down to Apodaca versus Howe. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Vail racing back. He makes the catch. He fires towards the plate. And Cruz is out! Mike Vail, what a play! Holy cow, Mike Vail throws out Jose Cruz. That's why we put him in. And we go to extra innings just like in game 1. Holy cow, in the words of the late great Phil Rizzuto. Wow! Holy cow. Here's the replay. I thought the ball game's over. Vail racing back towards the corner. Makes the catch. Again, it's not as far as it looks there. And then he throws out Cruz. Again, this is a stat-driven game. But as Tribes fans says, holy crap. Mike Terranova says, wow. That's why we put him in the game. So the Mets blow the save. But Mike Vail pulls him out of the fire for now. And here comes calm Dave King. And he was at the plate. Mian should have been at second base on the wild pitch. Larson deals to Kong. Kingman swings, and that's going to be a double. Kingman racing into second. Did he make it? Yes! Dave Kingman 2 for 2. Kong is on fire. As Alex Raffini says, Alex Raffini Space Engine Chill. That's the full name of his channel. I apologize. Alex Raffini Space Engine Chill. That was actually intense. Yes, it was. Here's Lenny Randall. Kingman's at second. Randall 2 for 3. Mets can try to retake the lead here in the top of the 10th. Larson rocks and fires. Randall up the middle. Larson snares it, throws to first. Kong stays put at second. Nice play by Larson on the hard hit one hopper off the turf. And here comes Mike Vail, and he is dreadful against right-handers. But we have no choice. He stays in the game. Here's the pitch to Vail. And he lines out to Larson. No, he knocks it down, picks it up, and throws to Watson. And Kingman, good base running, advances to third. So with 2 outs, Kong is 90 feet away. And the Mets are 90 feet away from taking the lead. What a ball game in this Go-Go Mets 1977 season. Game 1 was wild and woolly, and Game 2 is living right up to it. Cranepool 1 for 4. No homers in the retro replay. Come on, Cranepool. Can he hit his first? He had 10 in actuality. Kingman takes his lead off third. Larson saved 2 hits up the middle. Nods his head. Herman sets the target. Apodaca on deck. Here's the pitch to Cranepool. And they walk him. Well, we know Bob Apodaca's not going to hit. This is who we have on the bench. Oh, we got John Stearns. Yes, John Stearns will pinch hit. Stearns had the day off. He caught in Game 1. Andrew McDonald says, great MLB TV documentary on Lenny Randall. I didn't see it. They had a great one on Billy Martin. I watched that like 3 times. If you can catch that, that's a great one. I'll have to check that one out. I'll try to find it. Thank you, Andrew. He says, great MLB TV documentary on Lenny Randall. I don't know much about Lenny Randall. Can you give us a little summary on that? I know he's a good, utility player. So Kingman at third, Cranepool after the intentional walk at first. Stearns grabs the bat to pinch hit for Apodaca. Stearns batting .283, 5 homers, 33 ribbies. In the replay, in actuality, .251, 12 homers, 55 runners knocked in. Mazzilli on deck. Can Stearns be the hero? Larson, deep breath, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to John Stearns. And they throw behind Cranepool, who just dives back. Oh, I thought he was going to get picked off. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Cranepool, what are you thinking? The base running has been god-awful for the Mets. It's extra innings. All right, Stearns. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, runners on the corners, 2-2 ball game, top of the 10th. Stearns pinch hitting. Once again, Larson goes into the breach. Here's the pitch, homeward bound. Stearns, that's a shot right left center field. Cranepool will be held up at third. Kingman scores easily on the double. Pinch hit double by John Stearns. He claps his hand as he stands at second base. And it's now 3-2, and guess what? Lee Mazzilli, 0 for 4, has a chance to extend his hitting streak. It's at 9 games. Let's watch that clutch 2-out pinch hit double by John Stearns. Boom, left center field. Kingman scores. Cranepool took a wide turn, but they held him up at third. So second and third, 2 outs for Lee Mazzilli. Here's the pitch, drag bunt, and this time it works. Except did we run into an out? We couldn't run into an out. No! Lee Mazzilli! What a play! As the Go-Go Mets, unbelievable. Mazzilli extends his hitting streak to 10. Drag, bunt, base hit. And reading it perfectly from third base was Cranepool. He scores on it. And the Go-Go Mets put up 2 in the top of the 10th, just like they did in Game 1, only to lose in the bottom of the 10th. Oh, they're going to call that an error? Herman will be charged with an error. No hit for Mazzilli, but the run does score. So no 10-game hitting streak. Let's watch that over. What a drag bunt. Herman has it. I don't know what he did with it. He fumbled it around. The run scores. Should have gave Mazzilli a hit there. We'll see if the score keeps it at that. So 2 outs. Stearns stands at third. Mazzilli at first. And here's Ron Hodges. 4-2 Mets trying to split in this doubleheader. Larson, the windup and the pitch to Ron Hodges, looking to go 2 for 5. And line shot to left. Crawford makes the shoestring catch. Side is retired. Mets strand 2, but they get 2. We go to the bottom of the 10th, 4-2. Can the Mets hold on? Unlike in Game 1, when the bullpen blew it, as we had to use starting pitchers to try to get the last out, and we could not do it. Unbelievable. Michael Terranova says Mike Vail was an up-and-coming player for the Mets, played basketball during the offseason, basically ruined his career. I was wondering what happened to him, because his stats go down after this year. As Alexander Raffini Space Engine Chill says, didn't know that Lenny parlare un pochettino italiano, eh? And now we need a pitcher, as this will be an adventure. John Stearns will stay in to catch. Due up for the Astros, lefty Herman, righty Gonzalez, and a pinch hitter for Larson. Do we go to John Matlack? Oh, God. This is who we have in our pen. It's awful. I'll show you over here with the bullpen tab. We have Merrick, 3.61. Baldwin, 4.45. And Todd, 4.77. We tried to use the starters. We tried to get Sievers and Kuzman to get 3 outs in the bottom of the 10th. It didn't happen. And Seaver had saved the prior game. Seaver's going to be traded to the Reds, and I don't care if his arm falls off. So let's just play matchup and try to get 3 outs here. Herman had a good year in 77. Batted 310 off lefties, 287 off righties. Todd Jackson has a scheduled start, but we're using our own rotation, as he's a spot starter. He's a righty. Herman hit worse off righties, and Jackson pitched better against lefties. So Todd Jackson will come in the game. Here's Todd Jackson to face Herman, 1 for 3. Todd Jackson in the retro replay, 1 win, 1 loss, no saves, 6.75 earned run average. In actuality, 3 and 6, 4.77. Jackson's going to go aggressive to Herman. And he jammed him. Pop-up. Shortstop near the second base bag. Harrelson makes the play, 1 away. So Todd Jackson went right at Herman. He jammed it. He pops out to short. Well, I would hope so, Alexander. I am of Italian descent. My parents are from Italy. I understand it. I don't speak it because they taught us English. Because they thought it was very important to learn English. Shocking, isn't it? Important to learn English in the country that speaks English. God bless my parents. So here comes Julio Cruz. He's 0 for 3 and only 241 off righties. Jackson, feeling his oats, will go aggressive to Gonzalez, and he strikes him out. Stearns drops the ball, throws to first, 2 away. Todd Jackson 1 out away from picking up a save here. And here comes the pinch hitter, Rob Sparing. So Rob Sparing batting 205, 1 home run, 2 ribbies, and only 193 off righties. In actuality, 186, 1 homer and 9 ribbies. Todd Jackson, can he nail it down for the Mets in this unbelievable win? As Dave Gardner says, something just howled, not sure if wind or coyote. True, the wind's howling. We have coyotes in Forest Park. I saw one in my backyard one time. They don't look like Wild E. Coyote, and he wasn't scrawny, that's for sure. Beautiful animal. Just don't get caught with a pack. They will tear you apart. All right, it's up to Springer. Cedeno's on deck. Jackson looking to pick up the savior. Jackson Todd. I call him Todd Jackson all the time. Jackson Todd. All right. Stearns sets the target, the windup, and the pitch from Jackson Todd. Fly ball. Right field corner. Vail makes the catch. What an improbable win for the New York Metropolitans. Mike Vail, who threw out Cruz at the plate to force extra innings, just makes the wonderful running catch in the corner and right. The Mets come back and win 4-2. How do you do? The New York Metropolitans record is now 32-25. The Astros dropped to 34-24. Unbelievable, the Metropolitans. What a fun retro replay. The Go-Go Mets, Dave King and Kong got it all started. We'll quickly do a quick little box score, not the full one I normally do. Screen will go black. Again, thank you, Microsoft Updates. As we will find the stat chart. There it is. Do the pitching first. What a game. Hope everyone enjoyed it. All right, the Mets improved to 32-25, excuse me. Houston drops to 34-24. Nino Espinosa, no decision, but boy did he pitch a heck of a ball game. 7 innings, 2 hits, only 1 run. It was earned on a fielder's choice. Randall went to the plate to try to gun down, I think it was Cedeno, but he didn't get him. He slid under the tag of Hodges, and actually I'll tell you who that was right now. Grounder scoring 1 to take the lead. Yeah, it doesn't say who, but we'll see that real quick after. Then Lockwood got the hold. Tired and all, he pitched in game 1 of the doubleheader. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Followed by Bob Apodaca, who got the lucky win as he blew the save. He's now 2-1 with 1 blown save. He went 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. 1 walk, no strikeouts. Jackson Todd picks up his first save of the season. A complete perfect inning in the bottom of the 10th. The Mets win. Bo McLaughlin was in line for the win, though I wouldn't say he pitched well. He didn't pitch horrible. 5 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 2 Ks. That would get you a huge $1 million contract now in baseball. Pence blows the save. That's his first blown save. 3 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. Those were in the 8th. Started off by Kingman's pinch hit. He struck out 3. And Larson takes the loss, 2 1/3. 3 hits, 2 runs in the top of the 10th. 1 earned, 1 walk, no Ks. It all got started by Dave Kingman, player of the game, 2 for 2 with a double. Lenny Randall went 2 for 4. Apodaca's 2-1. Larson's 2-1 out of the pen. Player of the game, I think it's going to be Kingman. Let's see who they go with. Nino Espinosa. He did pitch well. I'm going to give it to Espinosa and Kingman. Mets left 7 runners on base. Houston left 4. Mets flashed the leather in the infield, that's for sure. Not known for a good infield or defense, period. Playing well above their heads. Again, 32-25. Let's go to the batting real quick. Randall, 2 for 4, runs scored and a walk. Beauclair, 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Vail, 0 for 1, but my God, the defense he played in right when he came in. He threw out Cruz at the plate. I believe it was Cruz. Yeah, it was Cruz. To force overtime. Forced extra innings. Football's still on my mind. Cranepool, 1 for 4 with a run scored, a ribby, and a walk. Milner, 1 for 3 with a ribby. Lockwood pitched and not hit. Apodaca pitched and not hit. Stearns was 1 for 1 with an RBI and stayed in to catch. He doubled. Mazzilli's hitting streak came to an end. A questionable, thought he had a bunt base hit in extra innings. They gave it an error. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Hodges, 1 for 5 with a K. Jackson Todd picked up the save, did not hit. Phillips was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Harrelson came in to play defense at short. Mian was 1 for 3 with a walk. Espinosa was 0 for 1 with a walk. And Kingman, the pinch hitter, stayed in to play left, was 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored and a double. The Mets in 35 at-bats and victory scored 4 runs, 10 hits, 3 ribbies, 4 walks, 5 Ks, 2 doubles. The Astros in defeat. Cedeno was 1 for 4 with a run scored. Cabell was 1 for 4 with a run scored and a double. Cruz 1 for 4 with 2 ribbies and a double. Crawford 0 for 3, a walk and a strikeout. Watson was 0 for 4. Howe was 0 for 4. Herman was 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Gonzalez was 0 for 4 with a K. McLaughlin, the pitcher, 0 for 1 with a K. Boswell, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Pence pitch did not hit. Howe, the pinch hitter, was 1 for 1. Larson, 0 pitch did not hit. And Sparinger, the last batter, 0 for 1. And making the running catch was Vail to end the ball game in right. Astros 35 at-bats, 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 ribbies, 1 walk, 4 Ks, 2 doubles. What a marvelous ball game. Quickly to the recap. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm very excited. It was a cool game. Hope everyone enjoyed. Houston scored 1 run on a fielder's choice. Jose Cruz picked up the RBI. As Randall Kane went to the plate, I believe it was Cedeno who tried to score, and he did. They would stay 1-0 until the top of the 8th, as it was a pitcher's duel. Cranepool singled, scoring the pinch hitter Kingman. 1-1 ball game. Milner hit a sac fly ball. The runner from third scored. It was 2-1 Mets. Houston would tie it up as Apodaca blew the save. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. Cruz doubled, scoring Cabell. But the infield was in, and the Mets got out of it. It's unbelievable. Infield in, outfield in, shot, not a shot, but a hit towards the right field line. Vail makes the catch, turns, and fires to the plate, nailing Cruz. We went to the 10th, and the 10th was the end for the Astros. Mets would score 2. In the top of the 10th, they sent 7 batters to the plate, scoring 2 runs on 2 hits, a walk, and an error. Stearns doubled, scoring Kingman. 3-2 Mets. Mazzilli bunt and the error by the catcher. Herman, another run scored, and it was 4-2 Mets, and that's how it stayed. Kingman 2 for 2, the double 2 runs. Apodaca picked up the win after he blew the save. Jackson Todd gets the save and for the Mets, and Dan Larson picks up the loss. So the Mets win 4-2, and now let's see quickly. Let's close that out. So the Mets have pulled to within 3.5 games of the Pittsburgh Pirates and first place. The Astros now drop 2 behind Cincinnati. This is Al Red Sox fans saying, hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Health and happiness till next time. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt. Bye-bye, and God bless. You know it's coming, folks. Peace!